Good day to all of you. You are welcome to Rose Consult. I'm Asante Patrick, role model. I will be your facilitator for HTML. For now, let's begin. So today is our first lesson. In this lesson, we'll talk about introduction. We will introduce what we are about doing over here. So today is basically an introduction. Today is an introduction day. Okay. Introduction. These are what we'll be talking about. In fact, we can't talk about everything here. It will take us days before we finish. So we'll take them one after the other and talk about them in later videos. For now, we'll just introduce them. So the basic software that we'll need. Two, we'll learn how to design our website. 3, we will learn how to deal with files. Which is the main brain behind everything here. Then we also introduce HTML a bit. Talk about the basics. 5, we'll talk about CSS basics. 6, we'll talk about JavaScript basics. 7, we'll learn how to publish our site. Then 8, we'll learn how the web works. So these are what we'll be talking about. But we can't talk about each and everything here at once. We'll have to take them one after the other. So today, in this lesson, we'll only have the introduction to the softwares that we'll be using. First, we'll tackle what the professionals use. Then we'll know what we as beginners we need to get. Because one day we're all becoming professionals and we need to know what really the professionals are into. So let's take it. The professionals, what they use. So let me clean this. Then we'll tackle what the professionals use today. Softwares. So every professional one has a computer. 2, they have text editors. Let me explain them here. I wouldn't get time to be explaining them again. So with the computer, we have macOS machines, we have Windows machines, we have Linux machines. So you should get one of these in the times ahead of us. Then with the text editors, these are some of the text editors available. So text editors, we have Atom. Atom is there. We have GNU. We have Emacs. Pardon me for my writing. Let me clean this. Emacs. Okay. We have Emacs. And then we have Vim. Then we have hybrid ones, complicated ones like Dreamweaver. Then we also have WebStorm. These are really complicated stuff. And when you become a professional, it will be necessary you get one of these. Then we also have, let me not forget, Almighty VS Code. So these are some of the text editors available, and these are some of the text editors professionals use. But to be real, professionals use either Dreamweaver or WebStorm, and VS Code. Some use VS Code, don't you forget. Then the next software that the professionals use is a web browser. Web browser is very important. You need to get at least 2. As a professional, you need to get at least 2 web browsers. Example of web browsers are Opera, Chrome, Safari, Firefox, a lot. Then we also have Internet Explorer available. You need to get some of these. Then the next thing that they use is a graphic editor. Graphic editor. If I'm writing there, you have to pardon me. But once I'm saying them, I'm sure you can hear me, so it wouldn't be much problem for you. You need to get a graphic editor. Some of the graphic editors available are, we have Photoshop, we have GIMP. Should I be writing them? Okay, let me try writing them. So we have GIMP, Photoshop, we have XD, CorelDRAW is also there. CorelDRAW is also there. Then we have these ones. Why, you guys, come. We have Paint.net available. Paint.net available. Paint.net available for us. Paint.net is also available for us to use. Then we also have Sketch. Let me not forget. Sketch is also there. So these are some of the basic ones that we have. So with the text editor, we have GIMP, we have XD, we have Photoshop, we have CorelDRAW, we have Paint.net, we have Sketch, we have Illustrator, and etc. There are a lot. Our graphic designers here will help us a lot. So these are some of the graphic editors available for use by professionals. These are some of what the professionals use. Then the next thing that the professionals use is something we call the version control system. So 5 is version control system. Sorry, I'm very sorry for this. My system is really disturbing me. Version control system. It doesn't want me to write system because it is called a system. Version control system. That's just by the way, don't mind me, okay? So what does this version control system do? The work of the version control system is to manage files on servers. We'll come to servers later on. We'll come to servers later on when we are talking about how the web works. We'll get to know what a server is. So for now, you have to know that professionals use a certain software called version control system, which is VCS for short, version control system. And the version control system does manage files on servers. It does manage files on servers. It does manage files on servers. It manages files on servers. Example of version control system is the Git group. So we have Git, we have GitHub, then we also have GitLab. So these are some of the examples of version control systems available. Example of version control system available. Then the next program or software that they use is something we call FTP program. FTP program. What does this FTP program do? FTP program is the full meaning. The FTP is just an abbreviation. Let me take the full meaning. The full meaning is file transfer protocol. Some of us already know about this. These programs are just also used to manage files on servers, but this is a complicated form of the version control system. This is mainly used by companies and other stuff. If you really need a high-tech something, then you should go in for FTP program, which is very, very important. Which is very, 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 very important. Let me see if I could get some of the examples of FTP programs. Example of FTP programs available are CyberDeck, or CyberDeck, however you call it, you are good to go. CyberDeck. Okay. I didn't do orals in school, so you forgive me for that. Okay, then we also have Fetch. Our professionals also do use a program we call the Fetch. These are some of the programs our professionals use. Then we also have one that we call the FileZilla. I don't know. FileZilla. Some call it FileZilla or whatever. However you call it, you are good to go. Then we also have another software that our dear masters use. So we have automatic system. Automatic system. This automatic system. These are some of the software that our seniors use. Example of automatic systems are Webpack. Another one. Gap. And do I have another one for you? I think I have another one. Grant. What is the use of this automatic system? Automatic means I don't know. The system does something on its own, or something does something on its own. So automatic system always do repetitive tasks on its own, so you don't have to be there to control it. You just have to program it, and there you go. It will perform the duties for you. So these are some of the stuff that automatic system does for us. Then the last thing that our dear professionals use is what we call the libraries and frameworks. Forgive me all for my writing. And frameworks. So libraries and frameworks, these are some of the other things. What are libraries? What are frameworks? Both the two are the same. Framework is a complicated version of libraries. Libraries and frameworks are just already written codes that people use, and you can customize it per your need and use it appropriately. So let's see what are some of the things that we've gone through here. Let's finish with this first. When we finish, we'll get to know. So what are some of the real software that we beginners we need in order to start doing something small for our own good? We do something small. So computer, as I said earlier on, is a must for every newbie. If you're a newbie, you should get a computer, a must. Once you are watching this, you have computer, a replica of it, or the main thing. A tabletop or a laptop is okay. Then you have to get a text editor. Some of the text editors available, I have already mentioned them. If you are using Windows machine, you can get VS Code. If you are using macOS machine, you can get VS Code. If you are using Linux, then you have to get Microsoft VS Code. You have to get Microsoft VS Code. That's if you are using Linux, please. Linux. It is only Linux. I'm talking about Linux only. Linux. If you are using Linux, then you should get Microsoft VS Code. That's for you, Linux man. The only Linux man in our midst. You should get VS Code. Then what else do I need as let me not forget. If you are using Android, we have a lot, but you go in for Treb Edit. You go in for Treb Edit. If you are using iOS, go for Coda. You can get Coda on App Store. If you go there, type Coda and it will come, you get it. If you are using Android, you go to Play Store, you type Treb Edit, you get it. Then you download it for this course. Just for this course. By Android, we have others available. We have Sublime, we have HTML editor, and a whole lot. But I do recommend that you get Treb Edit. Treb Edit is very good. It's very, very, very good. Then for a web browser, at least you should get 2 web browsers on your phone or on your laptop or your tabletop. You should get at least 2 of them. Chrome, I do recommend Chrome. Almighty Chrome. Opera is also not bad. Sorry. Forgive me for this writing. Opera. So Opera. So get Opera for me. What is all this? Get Opera. Opera is good. So Chrome and Opera. If you are on macOS or iOS, you have Safari already installed. You get Chrome attached to it. So this is basically what we will need in this tutorial, and we've come to the end of it. We did talk about some of the things that we'll be getting to know as beginners. So we got to know that we'll be having the basic softwares that we will need. We also learn how to design the look of our website, and we also learn how to deal with files, because website design and other stuff, website development, they are all deal with files, and we need to know how to manipulate these files in order for them to be able to communicate to each other. When you go to online Google, for instance, you press on certain things, certain buttons, and it take you to another site, and we need to know how to do all these things here. So that's where we will dive into those things. Then we'll start with the basics of HTML. Then we also learn one or two things about CSS. Then the basics of JavaScript. Then we'll learn how to link these to each other, to one another, HTML to CSS, CSS to HTML, HTML to JavaScript, JavaScript to HTML, and to CSS, how they communicate and other stuff we need to know. Then we also talk about how to publish our website, which we will be coming into, because it is very, very important. After doing everything here and we are unable to do this, then there is no need for us to sweat.